when you're new and you're jumping into something full force that you're excited about, that you're passionate about, and obviously, Timmy, don't. Really? Get your furry butt out of my face. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. You are back in the Pixie Palace. It is Friday, finally, and a lot of us are really looking forward to the weekend. I know I am, because it's been kind of a crazy week. It's been challenging, it's been anxiety inducing, but it's also been very productive. So it's been a very roller coaster type of week for me, as well as many others, I'm sure. Since we're prime into the Mercury retrograde until November 3rd, things are really in high gear right now. And on Halloween, we're also having the blue full moon in Taurus. So that's going to be a highly emotional time if it wasn't already. So be on the lookout for that video in the Moonwatch series. So I'll be kind of tapping into that moon universe energy and seeing what the messages are for us for those next 2 weeks. But today I wanted to do a different type of video, as I always do. You know me, I'm always switching it up. When you're new and you're jumping into something full force that you're excited about, that you're passionate about, and obviously, Timmy, don't. Really? Get your furry butt out of my face. Yes, can I help you? Oh my god. Now you know who the real star of the show is. Before that rude interruption. Anyway. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you are really wanting something really bad, whether you want to let go of something that doesn't serve you, or you really want something to manifest in your life, or you just want to go out and have that ice cream when your schedule is conflicting and doesn't allow you to do it? Have you ever noticed, though, that there are times that you hit resistance continually, no matter what you do, and you become so attached to the outcome? You do not want to let up. You become stubborn, and in that turn, it creates even more resistance, and the result that you want does not come to fruition. Well, I have noticed this in my life from time to time, and I'm sure you have in yours. And it's a really interesting concept because when we want something, we get motivated to make it really happen. If we want it bad enough, we'll go out there and take action. And while this can be a very good thing, and it can actually bring things into your life, when you come from a different energy that doesn't come from a place of gratitude or a place of already having it in your mind, that's where the problems come in. I noticed there were some things in my life that I was very attached to, whether it was an identity I held about myself or a relationship I wanted, but that really wasn't serving me anymore, but I still wanted that relationship to work, or even a business idea I had. Maybe it was a great idea, but I might not have been the one to implement it. And I couldn't let go that wasn't going to serve me, and that wasn't going to serve my audience. And it really would be frustrating, and it would snowball into a frenzy of anxiety and discontent. And then you almost lose focus on what you already have and what you should be grateful for, and all the little miracles in your life. And yeah, you can see how this is a domino effect. What I've learned from watching some videos of people I really respect, from personal experience, and just from deep reflection, when I become attached to something or to an idea, that is when things do not flow as the way they should. And what I mean by this is when we become so attached to an outcome that we think should happen, we miss out on what miracles can come into our lives. Just as I had mentioned in the video where I explained the be, do, have principle, there's also another energy that we put out that doesn't always get the result that we want. When we come from a place of want or a place of needing to have something, it basically means that we're coming from a place of lack. And when we are in that energy, we're on a totally different frequency than the be, do, have one. When you become attached to certain things and certain concepts, you actually tend to block the flow of manifestation. Now, you don't have to be a super spiritual guru and think of manifestation in a way that you just think something and something appears. While I'm sure there are maybe certain people that can do that, I don't myself really believe in that. Basically, manifestation to me personally is coming from an attitude of already having it. Basically, tell the universe, this is something that would be nice to have. I would like this. I will have this. And put it in a way that you're showing gratitude for what you already have, but that you would like to go forward and attract certain things in your life. Now, there's a fine line between wanting, needing, pleading, and begging for it, then acknowledging that, yes, that would be nice to have. Oh, wouldn't this be nice? And, oh, this is how it would look if I had this. And then letting go of that thought. It's okay to think about it once in a while, but don't attach yourself to that idea. Because when we start attaching ourselves and basing everything on that and going, oh, when is it going to be here? And come on, universe, give it to me right now. And why is it not here? And oh, please. And, going over and over the whole wish, for a lack of a better word, it's going to repel the results. The results are going to go, see you later, and I will come back another day. It's almost the same thing as when you meet somebody who clings on to you right away and is very needy and very grabby and very attached to the point that's not healthy. Of course, it's going to make you back off and go, whoa, slow your roll. It's the same type of energy concept. So when we want something, it's okay to desire things. It's okay to want to have a certain result. But when we let go of it, once we put that out into the universe, the likelihood of it coming into our lives is much, much quicker. Also, one other important thing is when we do put that desire out there and we go on about our lives, also letting go of what you think the outcome should look like is another important thing. When we're so attached to a certain outcome and how it should look, we actually start missing out on something even better sometimes. Because, for example, you may be wanting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you're like, oh, they gotta have brown hair, brown eyes, be 5'6", 5'7", 140 pounds. I don't know. I'm horrible at weight and height. I'm a little unique. 140 pounds, and and look hot, have a cute butt, and make me laugh, and and they need to drive a really great car. And they can only be like that because that's what I want. Well, not that there's anything wrong with wanting those things, but sometimes then you'll miss out on somebody who's right in front of you or somebody who's even better, but might be a different look, different way of life, and that might be the best blessing in your life. When we stop looking at things through a tunnel vision, we keep ourselves open to beautiful things in our lives. And that's when the magic starts happening, the manifestation comes in. And also, when we're not so attached to our thoughts, our mind starts becoming clearer. We have less thoughts undulating us when we're trying to have that one beautiful idea to come to fruition. And I admit that's not easy for me. I'm very much of an overthinker, and I kind of fluctuate. Sometimes I'm real go with the flow and have no problem thinking one clear thought, and I'm really in the zone. And other times, especially when my anxiety gets a hold of me, I overthink everything, and I'm like, oh, well, what if? And I don't like being a person who says what if. I don't believe in living that way. But unfortunately, when you're in the middle of anxiety or just anything along those lines, sometimes it happens. So meditation really helps me with this. And also just taking a little time for myself just to be in the present moment, being in gratitude. I'm starting to pick up journaling again. Even just doing a short paragraph a day really can make a difference. So, there's little tricks that'll work for you, and you'll figure it out once you try some things and to keep yourself focused and clear-minded. So, basically, being attached to things really hinders your self-growth. It's actually a really good reminder for me as well to stay the course and not attach to certain outcomes and certain relationships and certain ideas, because when we allow ourselves to be open and more free-flowing, that empowers ourselves, we're more open to the miracles in our lives. We're more open to new ideas, and we're more open to the positive things that'll come into our lives. We make room for the new energy instead of holding on to the old energy. And when we hold on and hold on and hold on, even if that one thing was really good to start off with, it starts losing its magic. It starts becoming a negative thing because it's a weight on your back. And we all know that concept that we've probably all been told in one form or another, that when we carry a burden on our backs continually every day and keep adding to it, eventually we break. So this is just some thoughts about attachment and ways you might be able to look within and really work on that. This is not going to happen overnight. And honestly, even when you're really good at letting go of things, you are going to have a moment once in a while. I still do, and I've been working on this for several years now. At that point, that's when it's a time to give yourself grace, to allow yourself to work through it. Just don't let it fester and keep going, but just allow yourself to have that moment, acknowledge it, process it, do what you got to do, but then keep going in the other more positive mentality. So now I have a question for you. Is there something that you're attached to, whether it's a relationship, an idea, something going on in your life, and what do you think you can do to help yourself detach from that? And by the way, when I say don't attach yourself to things, that does not mean you leave relationships. That does not mean you don't care about people or care about your views and have passion for ideas. It does not mean that. Some people, me included at first, thought that when you have to detach, it means you're unemotional and you don't care about people and things. That's not the case. It's just a matter of being in that balance where you're not attaching your whole identity to these things, and having a healthier energetic exchange with whatever you're struggling with. So, just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. So, anyway, a little esoteric today. I wanted to leave you guys with something to think about. Maybe it'll help you self-reflect. I know on the weekends I always do a little self-reflecting to become a better version of myself, especially for the following week. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a super fantastic weekend. Again, just a reminder, I don't do videos over the weekend. Remember, always be gentle with yourselves. Know that you're doing the best you can, but keep on going for the gold. And yeah, I will see you guys Monday on Mindful Mondays. And until the next time, to know thyself is to know thy truth. Namaste. Well, I am sorry to disappoint you guys because there are no airplanes today. I know you're really crushed, but I think we will move on. Excuse me! And he's trying to lay down on my papers I have for the video. Yes? You have my full attention as well as everybody watching this video. So how can I help you today? What can I do for you? What can I do for you, Timmy? Huh? How can I help you? You think you're so badass, don't you? And he's purring like a mofo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Timmy, I'm trying to do a video right now. Such a silly guy. Just when I say there are no airplanes in this video. I quit. Give me my wine right now. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Pixie Palace. Where Timmy DGAF